Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are
What
at
is it?
stake.
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute, who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives, so you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact with Patriot.
I'll do my best.
Excellent. Tom devised a way to send a message.
Sure.
We can plant a coded message. Just see Tom, and you...
Mm-hmm. I cleared out some Gen 1s for Randolph Safe House.
Randolph is still operational? Finally, some good, but...
Right. We should contact them directly.
That's just too risky. The whole thing could be an Institute trap. So instead, we play it safe and slow. Our only communicate... Check in periodically.
Hey, it's Fixer. Fixer's back.
Hey there.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you up to contact Patriot. I got here one genuine...
Are you trying to
That
impress
much
someone?
you may
Come
get
on,
to earn
drop some of that.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scaver.
carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
Hey, wait there.
Watch your step out here. It's a long way down.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned
Excuse me,
social
Proctor
contact
Quinlan.
with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited.
You have...
I found some technical documents for you.
Anyone who is engaged in such
Remember,
fraternization
check
should
every-
report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination. That is all.
Soldier?
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kill him.
What can I get for you today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram is the best.
Elder Maxon?
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from the... I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary... Since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans, I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, during this process...
That's fortunate.
Yes, securing useful... That said,
Sure.
after some time, we're fairly certain.
Right. I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find there's a special project...
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. Just keep your mind on the mission. Good luck, Knight.
Hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Hey, come on.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff. Your minigun should be loaded and ready to fire. Good shooting, sir.
Calling her.
Sturgis,
Surviving.
remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
It doesn't matter why. I just need it for something.
Sure thing. I was just curious. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I are quite acquainted.
Hey, can I get away? Find him.
Hey,
What do you want?
hey,
May I be of assistance?
hey.
May I be of assistance? What shall we discuss?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
As you wish.
Heads up.
What do you want? There's no way to get there.
Heads up.
You need something, yes? I would be delighted to. I can't reach that.
Still here.
Look alive.
Do you need some? I cannot get there. Be careful. If the children on the road are easy pathway, it can be hazardous to
Look alive.
May I be of assistance? There's no way to get there.
Over here.
I cannot get there.
Hey,
You need something, yes?
Hey,
Do you need something from me?
hey, Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and...
In this world, I'm sure compromises.
Quite right. Phase 3 is... It will ensure not just...
Sounds like an important step.
That's... well... The reactor is close to ready. But recent tests have... and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo.
Right.
While I'm not over...
yes, but...
This is not a matter for...
Sure.
Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. I'm...
You can't be serious.
Everyone, please, I am sorry.
Why would you joke about this? It isn't funny.
Were it a joke, I'd agree it's in poor form. But I'm afraid we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as...
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
All systems.
Doctor.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today. Can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but it wasn't in the log, and everyone I asked hasn't seen it. He's never just missed a ship like that.
You know what happens if they hear you talking like this? They'll wipe you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it?
I had no idea.
I know this is...
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even...
I don't know if I'm right for this.
Well, I clearly have faith in you. There's no question that some of the... That's why there are hard decisions ahead.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills. Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Hi, mister.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment.
Mm-hmm. I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions.
You're giving me your word? Even though we... I might not agree with Say what you came here...
Are you happy here?
You'd think, being surrounded by cutting-edge labs. Only problem is the lack of What does that have to...
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood is having problems, and we need your help.
I don't see how that's my problem. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want... What reason would I have?
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders? Sorry, but you're going to have to...
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. But still, how can I turn my...
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the...
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soul. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order. I'm not interested in...
Uh-huh. I wish there was something I could say that would convince you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist. The Brotherhood desired... I'm not interested...
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was...
Sure.
The incident never sat right with me. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Right. I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Since when do you know what I... Just let me hear it.
Hi, Sean.
I heard you're gonna be in charge of the Institute someday. That sounds like a lot of work. Are you excited or scared?
I'm excited, I guess.
Yeah, I think, like, you can make Dr. Watson tell me all the secrets he's hiding. Or you could tell Quentin that he has to be nice to me.
You seem like you're always in a good mood.
Well, sure. Why wouldn't I be?
I can't believe what was on that holotape. They lied to me. They lied to me, and all those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts.
And for that,
Right.
I came to the Institute to get away from the Father took me in and gave me... I became... But now, if they lied about Doc, I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. Tell whoever sent you.
Rushed work is sloppy at best, and deadly at worst.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us. I must be the luckiest synth in the Institute.
Hi, mister.
Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
Greetings, sir.
Carry on, sir.
Hi there.
Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
Scanning unknown identity.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's backward.
Subject identified.
Just a routine patrol, sir.
Power demand jumped up another 5%.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance.
A friend named Tinker Tom.
He must have had some serious heart. Your message was...
The Railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The Railroad? As in the Railroad? And they gave me... I kept sending... I hoped the Railroad...
Uh-huh. You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. With you in the picture. But we'll need help.
Uh-huh.
Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try it out, you know? C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. He's a friend. He's with the Railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You.
Right. Because the members of the Railroad have dedicated their lives.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared.
That's what the Railroad does, Z1.
I've never met another human willing to...
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain.
That'll take forever.
I would do anything for... It's no good. Yes.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting. You're willing to help.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture has the original security with some persuasion. Problem is, but if you could get me a...
I'll find it for you.
That's great. The CIT... Ask your friend.
believe we're supposed to file a police
Hey.
report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
Going up.
I'd much rather be Again, I have survived the hostilities.
Lobby.
Desdemona has an op for you. Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Hi. The latest atmospheric reading from the new Mila still in? I know another bit. Or...
Sure. Let's see what you got.
You got it.
Have you met with Patriot yet?
I met Patriot. His name is...
I knew you'd get the job. Right up...
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here.
Calculating. Institute presence increases odds of detection of all northern routes by 52%.
52%. That's prohibitively dangerous.
Fixer, how do you feel about getting thrown back into the fire?
I'm on a first-name basis with fire.
You're in the right line of work, then. We've hit a snag with Dr. You've dealt with her since our...
Sure.
But her latest...
Just find another route.
Finding a route that's... And so far... Pam, what if we reroute through Lexington?
The switchboard.
In English, Pam.
She means we can't...
I think the doctor's right.
You see?
Enough. We do it your way, then. Go. There's a lot at stake.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross in one match Bergman.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected.
After you get the power.
Right.
Hey.
Do you need something from me? Trade is good.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Prigwin's hull.
Hail, Knight.
Heads up.
What do you...
Hold position.
If you run into any sense.
received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us.
I've convinced her that the Institute...
Well done. As soon as she's been under the... Now, I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next...
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
It's moving out.
You need something, yes?
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece.
I wasn't worried. After all.
I have confidence in everything I build, too. Speaking of tech, I'm dying to find out.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness.
That would be the... I'm sure the after that. In the meantime, so...
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on. It's... Unless you're blind as a bat, and I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational,
No problem. I'm sure this...
I wish I had your confidence, because this is... Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts. The bad news is that it's the first problem.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance. As much as I hate to admit it. Luckily, we were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago.
Right.
I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system.
Look alive. Stay there.
Attention, this is a reminder. Any recovered historical, technological, or social documentation should be delivered directly to Proctor Quinlan. That is all. Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad...